Hey, Chuck Vosberg here from Next Home. I've got an electrical panel here with me, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about electrical panels because sometimes those are an issue. So this panel here, this is a good one. This is a square D panel, but there are a couple that are very difficult, if not impossible, to insure. And the three that come to mind that we see the most are Federal Pacific. That's one that was used from the 1960s right on up through the 1980s. And that's one where, just because of the design of it, it's faulty, it can fail at a later date. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the kind of failures that you could expect afterwards. Then there's another one that was used, again, right up through the 80s, Zinsco, which was also rebranded under the names GTE and Sylvania. Because of the design of those are dangerous. And then there's one other one called Challenger. That's another one. We don't see those quite as often, but those, again, because of the design of them, they're considered unsafe. So here's what happens with them. A lot of times people say, well, wait a minute, this panel's been in here for many years. We haven't had any trouble with it. Not a problem at all. So why now? Why is it a problem now? Well, the problem is twofold, really. One is that because of the design of them, they're going to eventually fail, and when they do, it's going to be a dangerous situation because one of two things is going to happen, or maybe even both. One is that the circuit breaker will not trip and make the circuit dangerous so that it is live all the time and will not trip. And also the wires can overheat, it can cause an electrical fire, and again, because that breaker won't trip, it can be disastrous. And this is something, they're literally ticking time bombs because this could happen at any time, or it may never happen. You don't know, but they're dangerous. And because of that, insurance companies will not insure homes that have these particular panels that are considered dangerous. Now, of course, the only way to know for sure is to have a licensed electrician evaluate it. Just going and looking at the labels, or even if you take the panel off yourself, which I do not recommend because there's dangerous stuff in there, looking at it on the internet and trying to figure it out yourself doesn't work. You need a licensed electrician to evaluate these kind of things. And again, do not take the face of the panel off yourself. There's stuff in there that can kill you. So if you have any questions about electrical panels, call a licensed electrical contractor. And of course, if you have any questions about your home or how to sell it or even how much it's worth, call Pat and I. We'd love to help you out. I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.